Hello, happy Friday. Per usual, I am multitasking. So this week's topic, self-care, self-love, is when we feel it's about our self-worth and how we value ourselves. So it's about FOMO. And you may ask, for those of you that are not aware of what FOMO is, FOMO literally means fear of missing out, right? So it's that feeling of being left out or not chosen, especially when you're seeing others experiencing something exciting and something meaningful or rewarding without you. So the short version is life is happening. Well, life's party is happening, so to speak, and your name was not on the list. All right, so I'm going to give you some examples of what FOMO is. For the purpose of this video, it'll just be you weren't invited to something, right? So that's one of the examples. You weren't invited to some kind of gathering or some kind of party. You weren't invited, right? And then it's also an example of you've been left out of a group text, a group chat, some kind of social circle. Also, you are seeing friends travel and take vacations, or maybe people that you thought were your friends. You didn't know about it for whatever reason. You're watching others hit their milestones, like people are getting a new job, new relationship, new house, new car, whatever, and you feel like, man, like, why not me? You know, why, whatever. So that's an example of FOMO too. You're seeing coworkers or peers, they're getting recognized, they're getting promoted, celebrated at work. You're watching others, online attend events, concerts, conferences, you didn't know about it, or maybe you couldn't afford to attend, whatever the situation may be. You're seeing couples post really affectionate, perfect relationship type of post that are really romantic, and you're thinking, man, I don't have that kind of romantic involvement, whatever. You're seeing friends hang out without you, they posted online, whatever the situation may be. All of those are examples of how you could potentially feel FOMO, right? So for the premise of this video, I'm not going to give you strategies to get invited. No, I'm going to do quite the opposite. It's going to be a nice way of combating it, but it's going to be who cares? Who cares that you didn't get invited? So what? Right? So the first point that I want to talk about is your lane has a different destination, right? So what they're doing may look fun and shiny or successful, but it's not automatically meant for you, right? So their lane is not your lane, right? And their moment does not change your path. That's number one. All right, number two, being included does not equal being valued, right? So getting invited or chosen is not the same as being appreciated, right? So you can still be in the same room and still feel invisible, right? So, or you could not be in the room and still feel deeply important somewhere else. All right. Number three, sometimes missing out is protecting your peace, right? Sometimes the things that you weren't invited to would have drained you. It would have distracted you. It could have delayed you from some personal growth, right? So not being included sometimes can be a hidden blessing, right? And then this is the most important point. Number four, your worth isn't decided by someone else's choices, right? So someone leaving you off of a list doesn't put you at the bottom of one, right? Your value comes from who you are, not from where you're allowed to show up. And then, as a deeper reflection, I want you to think about something on the topic of FOMO, right? I want you to think about this is like a deep self reflection type of question. Why does it matter to you so much, right? And what does it reveal about who you're hoping will value you, right? So after you've pondered that for a bit, if those people truly valued you, you wouldn't even feel FOMO in the first place. The sting only shows up when you're looking for belonging in places that do not pour back into you. So for all of you that at some point see reels or highlights or hear about scenarios, don't worry about someone else's come up. Say, hey, good for them. Let it be good for them. Don't have envy, jealousy. You do your own thing for you. So 2 words, do you. Don't worry about that. Alrighty, so I hope this video has resonated with someone. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday and a good rest of your weekend. The gratitude giveaway, the Christmas version, will be next week. I'll make sure that I get the Google form posted in the community forum by Monday. Otherwise, take care and be well.